Hello guys, I am back. It is my first video since my public speaking class. Well, not really first video. I had a 413 channel with my father for quite a while, but that has since been gone also. Still there if you want to check it out. It's featured in my channel caption, I believe. But this is the start of a new beginning. I am going to be creating these videos for myself and you guys. My goal is to help motivate you guys because I enjoy motivating myself, and I think this would be a good way to motivate myself, so might as well post it to you guys and see if it will help you guys out. So where have I been in these past 5 years? I'm in college now. I'm studying nutrition and exercise physiology. I'm going to Mizzou in Columbia, Missouri. I live in an apartment with my now loving girlfriend and 2 other friends. So I am going to go over some of my goals that I have with this YouTube channel. I want to be consistent with you guys. I want to at least, I don't know, I've been trying to think, maybe a post every 3 days. Actually, perfect, 3 days. So every 3 days you guys will have a video. Who knows how long it'll be? I don't know. I'm just going to sit down and talk because I love talking now. And you can check out the 3-word speech video that I'm also going to be going over that today. And you can see how nervous I was to talk in front of a camera, even in my own room. So I want to show you guys what I did to get this confidence that I have now to talk to you guys, just in general, and live my life happily. So, what have I learned in the past 5 years? That is a very big topic, and that is basically what this channel will be about. What have I learned over the last 5 years, and what are my new goals? What am I still doing to this day that I started doing 5 years ago? And yeah. Okay, so we are going to start on my 3-word speech video about 5 years ago. Pretty crazy. But I picked the 3 words that were important to me at that time, and I still think they're important because I still think about those words every single day, and that's what gets me through my day. So I'm going to go through those with you guys, and if you want to check out that video and see how nervous I was talking in front of a camera and see what those things have done for me. My first word is belief, and that is a interesting word because it means not only belief in yourself, but also your goals and your future, because you are living this life for your future. And I have a way of helping you with your future, and it is by setting up 3 goals. You have 3 end goals, and you're going to create 10 steps per each goal. It's going to be hard, and it really took me a long time to do this. I made this 3-step goal probably 3 weeks ago, and I finally got my last goal, and that is to create videos for you guys every single day and post it on YouTube every 3 days. So that is a new goal for myself, and I think it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited to see the growth in myself, and then also just to see if it helps you guys out, you know, because I want to help people. And I know that nowadays motivation is hard, and it's hard to get up out of your bed every single day, but you still got to do it, because don't you have those end goals you want to achieve? My second word is motivate. So you gotta figure out a way to motivate yourself, and that can be in any way possible. And it's hard. It's hard to motivate yourself. But I have a really cool hack that I use every single day to help with just literally any task possible. And it's called the 1, 2, 3 rule. All you got to do is count to 3 and do it. And make it a rule to yourself that you will never break that rule. Because as soon as you do, you'll never do it again. So, if you've never done this before, create it for yourself. All you gotta do is count to 3 and do it. It's hard, yes, but I do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. I promise you. It's hard, but it's just part of life, you know? My third word is confidence, okay? I've struggled with this my entire life. You can even check it out in the 3-word speech. I couldn't even talk to a camera in my own room. I was nervous. My voice was shaking, breaking up, because I couldn't do it. But I still attempted, and that's all that matters. And taking one step every day to build onto that confidence by working on yourself and achieving the goals that you want to achieve in life. And yes, everyone sets goals for themselves, but it's hard to keep at those goals. So, setting up that 3 goals program, the 3 end goals, and 10 steps per goal per day is a great way to start. I've struggled with confidence my entire life, and the best way that helps me is not giving a fuck about what people think, because you are living your own life for yourself. You're doing this to achieve goals that you want to and make memories that matter in your life. So, in 3 generations, you will be forgotten. No one will remember you. They won't remember your name, what you did, anything. So why not live your life every single day like it's yours? Do what you want. Achieve the goals that you want to achieve on a daily basis. And give yourself some credit. Because I don't give myself enough credit. It's all about putting in the fucking work. If you don't do that, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to do better. And this is why I'm doing this, is to keep myself accountable, because I am tired of living life stagnant. I've lived these past 5 years. I've improved on myself, but not as much as I could be. I've grown a lot, but not as much as I could be. So I'm creating new things to help keep myself accountable. You know, that's just part of life. You got to find those things that interest you and that keep you going every single day. Keep you getting up out of bed, kicking those sheets, getting up and brushing your teeth because you have stinky ass breath. You do that because you don't be walking around with stinky ass breath. You know, you do those things every day. And if you don't do that, you need to start. Because that's one thing I love my mother about, is she has taught me to brush my teeth every single day so my breath don't stink. And when you talk to people, that makes a difference. All right, so what is happening today? What is this about? We are going to go through a little leg day. Yes, great start to the videos, you know, nice little leg day. But I'm going to go through it with you guys, and then you guys are going to see it. And you're going to see the pain that I go through every single day. This is the start. We are walking up to the gym. Nice little rainy day. Here we go. This is the start. Start with some leg extensions, 3 sets, warm-ups. You already know. first thing done, leg extensions. Felt pretty good, definitely. Legs are just a tough thing, so it takes a lot of mental strength. I mean, I skipped them for a year, I'm not gonna lie. My legs are weak, but I'm starting today. We ain't skipping no leg days, especially because we got it on recording now. So we're getting into some front squats now. See how it goes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's raining pretty good out there. Definitely nice calming day, but it's supposed to be like this for the next like 2 weeks. So it's gonna be hard to stay motivated with that rain, not seeing that sun in the morning, but gotta do it either way. As I'm setting up for this, I'm doing those cues every single time you do a new set. You do those same cues. You tell yourself, heels, drive with heels, core tight, chest up, back straight. Those things you gotta get through your head every single time you do a set. It's part of the whole workout. It's more important than actually working out, in my opinion. Obviously doing the exercise is important, but doing it correctly is where you're going to get the maximal benefits. So, no more talking. Let's do the set. Alright, done with hack squats. We are now on to hip thrusts. Haven't done hip thrusts in a while, so that's why I did it today, just to, try something new. And I usually enjoy it, but in this apartment gym, it's hard. But this is the setup, I'll go through it with you guys. Oh, yeah. So, I'm resting about my mid-back on this bench because that's just what I feel is the best hinge motion, because when I stop down here, this is the furthest I can go. That's about maxes out this. But when you're doing hip thrusts, it's essential to keep your core tight the entire time, because I see so many people keep releasing that core tension, and then that's when your back arches, and you're not hitting your abs, you're hitting your fucking lower back, and it's defeating the whole purpose of the exercise. You want to keep that core tight, that spine in line, and let me get this pulled up here. Legs shoulder width apart. You're on your heels. You're going to be able to lift your toes off. I usually go a little bit wider and then point my toes slightly out, not ridiculously far out, just where's comfortable. And you want that bar right under the crease of your hips. All right, you're keeping your core tight. You do not want your lumbar being able to bend. That is defeating the purpose of the workout. You're focusing on your glutes. So you're keeping your core tight and you are driving with those glutes. Push from your heels, toes. You should be able to lift them off the ground. And then you're coming down, keeping that core tight, only hinging at your hips. And then you're driving up. That's it. Simple movement. But you got to get those cues down. Here we are. Not too far from where we left off, but all we need is literally a flat surface, and you can do these. So basically, I see people set up with these in so many different ways, and I'll just tell you how I do it, because that's what I'm here for, you know? I rest my foot right on this bench. I usually do the crease where my ankle and foot bend right here. Put that right on the edge. And then I'm sitting down on my foot. And then I stretch my left leg out as far as I can to my heel. And then there you are. You're set up. And you can go pretty damn deep when you actually set up correctly. But then, now we have to focus on what you are specifically hitting. There's two ways to hit these. There is a way to hit them with your body at an angle, and then your body straight up. Straight up, it's gonna be more quad focused. You're driving from your heel, straight up. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. But you can also hinge at your hips, and you are driving forward, and that's going to hit more of your ass and hamstrings. So now you know how to set up, and now you're about to see me die. Those have to be the most painful thing ever. But they work so good. My quads are feeling great. And I just want to talk about, a lot of people don't really know how many or how long to take a rest time during your sets. I just go through feel. I mean, usually I generally do a minute to 2 minutes rest time. But if I just hit a hard set, I'm gonna take longer. It's okay. It's okay to give your body a break and to breathe after you finish a set. You gotta refill those muscles with oxygen. I mean, that's just gonna allow you to hit your next set even harder and get those extra couple reps. And those extra couple reps lead to more growth. It's all progressive. We move back to this machine. Almost last thing, you know. We're doing some leg curls. And to be honest, I'll probably only do 2 sets of these things because my legs are cooked already. And I forgot I still have to do calves and abs. So we're gonna do 2 sets, higher reps, really try to get that squeeze and burn and just finish off my hamstrings.
So throughout my sets, during my rest times in between, I am either pacing around, jamming the music, or thinking. And I just had a really good thought that for these YouTube videos, I'm going to title every video something motivational and like the overall, like premise of that video. I know that sounds stupid, but my goal is to make those things motivational because I want to set a new goal every video to make myself better and make you guys better. Because, like I said, that's what these are for. And now I want to get into what I see a lot of people do wrong on these. So, we're just gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna get set up. So, when I see people doing live leg curls, usually their setup's pretty good. I mean, you want this right at the corner of where your ankles move, obviously, right back there. And I try to like grab on it as hard as I can because I want my body stable and I do not want to move during this movement. I want to specifically focus on my hamstrings. And as I'm, some lighter weights, as I'm squeezing up, I'm keeping my feet loose and I'm only driving my heels to my butt. And I see a lot of people lift their butt up because they're ego lifting. They're lifting way too much weight and they can't control it. You want to keep those hips down, drive them down to the ground, and pull straight back, heels to butt, driving hips down, heels to butt. That's all you gotta think about. And that will specifically focus on those hamstrings. Take your axe out of it also. When you're hitting this, you only want to hit your hamstrings. We have so many other exercises to hit those other muscles, so let's hit this one right, So I grab and I'm pressing my hips down, keeping my core tight, like always, and I'm driving my heels to my butt, and that is it. So, we're gonna do set now, just so you know what it looks like. Let's see how many I get. That's it. And I can tell you, my legs haven't hurt like this in a while, so I can tell I'm actually hitting them when I'm recording. So that was my goal. I'm happy it's actually working. But we're gonna do some posing. So let's see how my legs look. Right after a set, let's see how these things look. A little pretty tiny, but good start. You can really see that hamstring. That's what I'm working on right there. That's it. Actually it's not. Got some calves. And then I'm gonna do some abs. On to calves. And like I said, we're working in an apartment gym, so we're working with what we got, and what we got is literally a ledge to do calf raises. Basically, I mean, just putting the tip of your toes down. I'm using this window as something so I don't fall backwards. Instead, I'm leaning forwards, and I'm just lightly touching this so I can keep my balance, basically. Because I mean, this is tough to stand on the ledge, and especially when your calves get tired. So we're coming all the way up, squeezing at the top. I only go halfway down. I want to keep that contraction. Squeezing. I mean, my calves are burning right now. You don't need weight. Just get them reps in. Whew. Okay. You may think, wait, Sawyer, why aren't you doing your abs? You said you were gonna do them. Well, actually, I remembered I did them yesterday. And my rule, hit them every other day. I actually hit them extra good yesterday because I was bored. And hit them for an extra hour. But either way, I hit calves for 2 more sets. That shit sucked. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Obviously, I'd rather like an actual weighted calf raise, but when you're working in an apartment gym, you ain't got that. So, calf raises are gonna have to do with body weight. That was an amazing workout. I feel great, great pump. Now, come back, get some food, eat that food, chill with my girl, and then go to work.